So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you the series and this series of PyTorch and we're starting and this is the first episode. We are getting started with the PyTorch in this tutorial. So yeah, let's go into more not into the like kind of more documentation part but just go into more into the coding form. So yeah, let's go. Let's dive there. Let's dive into the code and what is I will tell you. So basically, as you see, why I'm just written because if I'm able to use any graph, so for any Jupyter Lab, as I'm using Colab, it is kind of a Jupyter environmental field here. So for that, let's I'm just running for this. This is somewhat so basically, what is PyTorch? Basically, PyTorch is a Python-based scientific computing programming that will like TensorFlow. It is also Python-based scientific computing package. Okay, so here are basically two means replacement of NumPy to use the power of GPU and a deep learning platform where we can do a deep learning research work. Okay, so let's get started with Tensor. Why Tensor? So Tensor similarly to NumPy array, with the addition to that, we can say that by using the value the Tensor are those arrays, or you can say arrays only. You can say those NumPy arrays like which are using to it helps to accelerate more data in one runtime. So yeah, first of all, from future import print function like this is the an import torch. If you want, I can like ping the installation, or you can go to the documentation of PyTorch. So basically, in this code, what I'm doing, I'm just importing a print function and importing torch for torch library. Okay. So, okay. So first of all, let's go to the uninitialized matrix कैसे declare, like how it can be declared. So basically, when there is a value allocated in random value, memory allocated in random memory allocated. So that part is uninitialized because it's not initialized. It can be allocated in anywhere in the memory. So like I'm just creating, like I just predefined, I'm not coding here, I'm just doing something documented form. So x equal to dot all dot empty 5 comma 3. Basically, what do you think? What it will give? Just assume it's empty. So what it can like what can be the like printing? Random. It will be a random. It can become like it is nan if something nan will like something which not exist in a number, you can say, because it is just taking a random function. Okay. Same for if initialize, if you are specifying a memory location for this. So let's see what it will become. Yep, random function. Here because we are not defining particularly to in uninitialized mean it is not related to like integer. Because focusing main focus towards the uninitialized, it can be anything. It can be integer, it can be string, it can be like boolean, it can anything. No. For printing a torch matrix or torch tensor, the tall zeros, and we have to give a data type or long format. Like if it is long, suppose if I'm just using another long float, what is better here, float, or you can just in just the type of x, really better. So yeah, torch tensor, it's just giving the basically the type of that. Okay, and as you saw, it is a float, so 0 point it is showing. So first of all, I move like no, it's not removing. This is good. Okay, now construct a tensor directly from the data. Like I am giving a data and I'm just creating. Like suppose this, I'm just printing this. So we know this will come. But if I just do this in the array form as we are doing, like 6 comma 4, it show I think so this. Oh sorry, what happened? Why it is taken like taken one positional argument but two are given. Positional argument. Just give me a sec. Positional argument. Oh, sorry. Actually, here we need to just given I have just given in a one positional argument. That's why it is showing that like if I run this, it will show this. Okay. So basically it's done now. Or create a tensor based on existing tensor. Like it is created a tensor, like X is created one. So can I update that like This is the new method, and I'm overriding this. This is the first line that is I'm doing, and this is another line that I'm updating. Like what we are doing here. Just first we are creating new ones, like new ones with the tens in which the array or the tens are having 1 1 1 1. Okay, and it is in double form. But from this we are overriding the data type by random like function. This using random like function basically built in the method random like type. I think you got it. Okay. So d type is equal to torch dot float. And let's run this. Okay, one is 1.111 double and it's creating a into float. Simple like that, nothing too hard. For printing like x dot size, this is the size function you can say, sizing 5,3, as I'm showing 5,3. Okay. So let's go into some basic operation like addition, multiplication. You can say these are some syntaxes. You can add this x plus y, x minus y for add for toss dot add, toss dot sub. This is like if I'm just using here subtract. Sorry, subtract. Oh, sorry. I have not defined y. Oh, that's why. First of all, run this or not x plus y. I can do is x minus y. Yep. For next, let's see. Just showing the same as you see. Showing the same because you can do this the very good thing in like in tensor or in PyTorch, and if you are referring to the TensorFlow, it is also giving the same feature to the TensorFlow. Okay, so yep, a result equal to torch empty. What I'm just adding, same adding the thing. Okay, or this is a one more. You can say if I need to add x to y, then y dot add x, y dot I just reverse it, y dot add x. In focus now we need to print the this is the one, this is those who are done Python, you know what I'm just doing. What I'm just doing is the row and this is the column. Here here every row is taken and here only one column is there. So let's print this, what will it will show. So as you know, it is the row. First of all, it is doing of x. Suppose where is x, just give me a sec. So there is x, there is updated x. So what they are doing, they are taking whole rows like this, these rows, and just printing first column. As you see, its row and column is just showing that part only. So now resizing, if you want, that toss dot random 4,4 x dot view that can resize it. Okay. Now NumPy bridge. So converting a toss tensor to a NumPy array, it's a good one. Like if you get a difference between what you specifically are doing. Basically, toss tensor basically used for the GPU processing, and NumPy is normal for CPU processing. This is the like toss dot once. If you have to convert the toss dot, it automatically added into it. Or if you need to convert from into NumPy, so what we need to do, toss dot from NumPy. Simple as it is. Like we have to convert from NumPy to the toss. So just we need to toss dot from NumPy. It will show. This is the. And if you want to test, like it is supporting a CUDA or not, let's check it. This is in the getting started with also in the getting started one. Let's run this. Okay, it is showing no error, so I think it is available. Yep. So this is the end of this video. I'm just giving you something more or like kind of introduction of PyTorch. Those who have done something on TensorFlow, or not on TensorFlow also, but if you have not done anything, but you have done something related to data science, it will be very benefit for you, and I think it will help you more. So yeah, today's the end of this and this end this video. So I will see you in the next video. So bye bye and see you in the next